Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas's offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They'll give it to the back. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hernandez. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this?
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Pineda. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna run it. It's Best. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Texas offense. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're going to test the right side with this one. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Got it behind the line. It's Hernandez. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, what a move. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what...
Going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Bulldozes his way through. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, what a run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run plays because of his athleticism. This dude's just on another level right now.
Handoff from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Quick handoff. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's played. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hawk, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive firing. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Field goal is good. Late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, Let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Trying to pick up 7 here on second down from the 20. They'll run it from the gun. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Dances away. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, big juke to get past. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Offense gets set for second down. Unloads quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 21 to Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun to give, looking for room. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Texas offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target to the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Across the 25, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Caught in the backfield, it's Hernandez. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Longhorns have moved it inside the 20. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. A fair catch called for and made. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Motion from the offense. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quickly complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They move the tight end all over. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Longhorns are on the move. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's best.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. He's going to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Trying to power it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. He'll try to slam it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arizona State is just getting blown off the field right now. We've seen big games in Tempe over the years. I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 31 to Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Movement here from the tight end. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Makes the grab on the left. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Breaks the tackle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Texas, 45, Mississippi State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Best. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He finds his man. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.